Okay, welcome everybody to Let's Play Persona 3 Portable. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to start a new game. Alright, welcome to the world of Persona 3 Portable. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. The course of the game will change based on the main character's gender. By choosing a main male character, you will be able to play a version very close to the original Persona 3. This is recommended for new players who have yet to experience Persona 3. The female main character added to this game is not just for female players, she's also for veterans of Persona 3 and Persona 3 FES who want a new perspective. Now please choose a gender. Alright, so here's how I'm going to handle this playthrough. Alright, so after I complete Minato's playthrough, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over and do another complete playthrough playing as Minako. Alright. So we're going to start off the game as Minato. Alright, choose a difficulty setting. You know, if I were playing this casually, because I've beaten Persona 3 many times, like so many times it's too hard to count. But yeah, if I were playing this casually, I would have chosen the highest difficulty. But for now, I'm going to go on normal. Because the RNG can just be really, really stupid on the highest difficulty at times. Alright. There's the butterfly. Time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You, who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. Alright, so, if you haven't played Persona 3 Portable, you may notice that what's supposed to be an animated scene, it's not animated, mainly because UMDs, or like Universal Media Disc as they were called on the PSP, they couldn't handle what was on a PlayStation 2. Matter of fact, I'm surprised they got games like Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories and Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories to work on a UMD. But hey, the station entrance is buzzing with activity. See, this scene would have been normally animated. And I should have turned on, like, the little auto thing.
I just put it to my head, pull the trigger. No chickening out. No, I can't.
Alright. Inside the New City passenger train Anehazuru.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered. We apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is Iwa Todai.
Alright, next stop is Iwa Todai.
Iwa Todai.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
Alright. You arrived late, and it's almost midnight. Now this is where things start taking off. Bless me. Sorry about that. So yeah, everything turns green. Huh? Something about the atmosphere seems odd. It would probably be best to hurry to the dorm. Damn straight it would be. As you walk from the station, you notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. Now, notice how... I mean, I understand Minato's a blank slate and everything, but still, notice how Minato is not bothered at all by the fact that there's, like, thousands of coffins lining a city street, and there's puddles of blood, like, lying all over the place. And he's not bothered by this one bit. Not to mention that the moon is like triple its size or whatever. Yeah, it's an eerily gigantic moon. So here we've made it. Gekkokan High School, Iwa Todai dorm. This is the dorm mentioned in your admission pamphlet.
Welcome.
Who's this?
You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
An unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out to you.
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared. It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Something is written something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I chooseth this fate of mine own free will. Below it is a blank to sign your name. Let me tell you right here that this track is really, really badass, and I love it. I just love how mysterious it is. Alright, so I'm not really gonna do anything fancy. I'm just gonna enter my name. Alright, I'm gonna get my first name. Then I'm gonna get my last name. But yeah, this track is really beautiful, and I love how well done it is. Just gives it like this crazy air of mystery to it for the first time you're ever playing. James Flanagan, that's my name. Alright. Proceed.
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away, and so it begins.
The unknown boy disappeared as if melting into the darkness.
Who's there? How can you be... But it's... Don't tell me.
The girl is holding something that looks like a gun.
Wait.
Hey, there's the best girl on the right.
The lights.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in the storm.
Hi, Mitsuru.
Who's he?
You are the best girl in Persona 3.
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll
Hi,
be a
Yukari.
junior this spring, just like you.
Hi, I'm Yukari.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
It's getting late, so you should get some rest. Your room's on the second floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow.
Oh, I accidentally skipped. Alright. Dormitory, second floor hallway at the furthest door.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions?
Does that kid
What
live
are you
here?
talking about? Come on, it's not funny.
I never intended it to be funny. Yukari doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay? You know what Never mind.
Seriously, you don't get the dialogue option to mention that you saw thousands of coffins lining the streets and like just blood on the floor everywhere. I don't get it. Minato just brushes this off like it's nothing.
It seems like you're all right. Well, I better get going.
Alright.
I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later. Okay, good night.
Alright. Yukari walked down the stairs. This is your assigned room. Alright, use the directional buttons or analog stick to move the cursor. Hold down the circle button to make the cursor move faster. Also, press the R button to display all the icons that can be accessed. Press the R button to hide the icons. Press the triangle button to access config, erase data, load data, and the title screen. Alright, real quick. I need to make some changes. Yeah, I want the voices on. And I'm also going to turn on auto text for voiced events. Mainly so I don't like mess around and keep like mashing the X button and like accidentally skip someone's dialogue. Data install. We're using an emulator, dude. We don't need to install data. Alright. Okay. So, one thing you may notice, if you look at Minato, alright, so I think you may have noticed this, but if, when the characters blink, there will be like this weird little space around their head. And the thing is, I think it's a problem with the emulator itself. I put this game on my actual PSP and it doesn't have that. I don't know what I can do about it. I'll have to see what I can do about it like once I get done recording. So yeah, I'm sorry, I apologize for that. I know it's like minuscule, but yeah. You're tired today. You should go to bed early. And you may notice that Minato has a Persona 3, Persona 3 calendar up here, breaking the fourth wall. All right, so let's go to bed. April 7th, 2009. Knock
It's
knock.
Akari. Are you awake?
Most deaf.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay? Mitsuru Senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
this.
Then let's go.
Inside the new city passenger train Anahazuru.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh?
Yeah.
This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea. Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh look, you can see it now.
I don't like the way this let me know how you guys feel about the auto dialogue. Should I keep it on, or I don't know, let me know.
Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here.
Yeah, let me tell you,
Okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left.
All right.
And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Which
Me?
classes are you in?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet. About last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
There are many people standing in front of the bulletin board. Press the square button to select an area to go and go there immediately. Please make use of this function to move around. Yeah, so you can use that to like teleport to different areas. Like, for example, you can use this to teleport to the faculty office. But before I do that, I want to talk with the NPCs here. Huh? The faculty office? I think it's that way. Actually, I'm new here, so you should probably ask someone else. Two students are talking. Hey Kaz, why are you wearing your PE uniform? Your school just started. You really ought to find somewhere to change into some normal clothes. I guess. Okay, fine. Quit glaring at me like that. Where's the bulletin board with the... It's right there! You're in class F, Kaz. I'm in a different homeroom, so I can't keep an eye on you. Sigh. I worry about you sometimes. Alright, so here's a tip for anyone trying to get into Persona. If you click on an NPC, or if you like walk right next to them and hit X, and you see that they have a portrait, that means they'll be important later on. Meaning you can either start a social link with them, or they might have some kind of bearing on the story. Or they'll just be, I don't know. They'll just be like a character that has, I don't know, I can't describe it. Alright, so let's see. There's no need for them to post the names of the kids who are going to be in our class. We'll never see them again after we graduate. Oh man, I'm so glad I'm done with high school. Oh man. Let's see. I don't see my name. What should I do? Male student. Oh, there it is. Class F, huh? Taught by what? Miss Toriumi? She is older than me, but I was hoping for Miss Kano. I hope I pronounced that right. This guy's pretty pissed off over here. Kids these days don't know how to show respect for their elders. We're their teachers. We've lived longer than them. But Moriyama and our gang had to pull that on me at the very beginning of the term. I'm sorry, sir, but I have to go. It's time to place my order. Even you're shooing me away? Some way to start the school year. I don't think my nerves can take this. Alright, I get it. You want me to order more of those cream-filled breads you like so much, right? You could have just asked. Alright, let's talk to the vendor. Hi there, welcome. Do I have it? Oh, I have... Alright, I do have yen. Okay. Okay, so I very rarely do I ever go to the little vendor over here. But I'm gonna buy some Yanbigan. Alright, so I bought some Yanbigan. I have 2,000 yen. Alright. So I think that's everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teleport to the faculty office. Oh no. Alright, let's see. A man wearing a kabuto who looks like a teacher is talking to a foreign male student. Do you see? Every man must have the passionate samurai spirit within him. At our school, we encourage our students to think like samurai in order to accomplish great things. That's fantastic. The teachings of Bushido are important as they are now. Yes, 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 you may not be a native of this land, but the spirit of the samurai flows through you just the same. They seem to be having fun. So yeah, that kid is a French foreign exchange student. Alright. Okay. The library? That's strange. I saw the map, but where am I? Alright, anyways, how do I turn on? Yeah, that's how you can turn on. Alright, so you hit the R button to turn on icons, or in this case, I'm using a PlayStation 3 controller. Hit the R1 button. Let's see. Is that it? No, did I hit? Yeah, that's the faculty office. I was looking right at it.
Oh, are you the new student?
James Flanagan.
11th grade, correct?
Yep.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999...
That's when I was
that
born.
What, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Alright. Nice to meet you.
Wow, such enthusiasm. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
As you begin the new school year, I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
Alright, he continues with his speech.
Hey,
Yo. Alright, student behind you trying to get your
you came
attention.
to school with Yukari this morning, right? I saw you two walking together. Hey, I have a question. Do you know if she has a boyfriend?
I don't know.
I see. So how well do you know her?
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
Alright, so school's over. Alright, homeroom's over. Your first after-school session is about to
What's up,
begin.
dude?
There he is!
How's it going?
The man himself.
Me? I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you.
Junpei!
I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Yucatan. I didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
At it again, huh? I swear you'll talk to anyone if they'll listen. Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
No, it's more than just a coincidence. It's the typical JRPG or anime high school setting formula where all the main cast just happens to be in the same homeroom for the rest of the year. I mean, for the rest of like their 4 years in high school. Is that how long they teach in Japan? They teach high school in Japan? I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
I know, but still, I was a little surprised.
Hello? Are you forgetting that I'm in this class too? By the way, I heard you two came to school together this morning. What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
What are you talking about? We live in the same dorm. There's nothing going on, okay? Why are people even talking about it? Now you have me worried. Hey, you didn't say anything to anyone about you know what, did you? Okay, good. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, alright?
That look on Junpei's face is
What?
priceless.
Last night?
Wait a minute! Don't get the wrong idea! Listen! I just met him yesterday, and there's absolutely nothing between us. Jeez. I've gotta go. I've got something to take care of for the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man.
You the man.
This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
Oh, it's most definitely gonna be a fun year, alright. You decide to go home with Junpei.
Whoa, check out the jocks on the run. Say, you thinking about joining a club? You'd be joining as a new member, though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
Alright, you made small talk with Junpei as you went home. There's a sign-in sheet on the counter. You can save your game at the sign-in sheet.
Welcome back.
Hey, Mitsuru. Before I save, what does Mitsuru have to say? You really shouldn't go outside on your own at night. It's too dangerous. Anyway, you must be tired. You should get a good night's rest. You can't tell me what to do. What if I'm not tired? What if I want to stay up all night? Just looking around. You're probably pretty tired, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early tonight. Nah, no. Alright, so let's save the game. What will you do? Save. So yeah, as you can see, I'm using a PSP emulator. Alright. So yeah, these are all my other saves. Well, these saves are ported from my PSP just so I could test out the emulator, which is why they're like early game saves from, like 4 or 5 hours into, well, 3 or 4 hours into the game. So yeah, this is my this is like considered to be my quote best save. But yeah, I'm gonna create a new save. And yeah. Alright. Let's head upstairs. That teleport function, it really is useful though.
I'm going out for a bit.
Liam O'Brien.
Newspapers lately.
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry. I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Alright, April 4th, 2009. I mean, April 8th, 2009. I said April 4th. You overhear a conversation. Did you hear the rumor? Oh, something about a bathroom? Are they talking about the little bathroom urban legend where, it's a Japanese urban legend. I forgot how it went, but, something terrible happened. I don't know. I mean the story about the first-year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the walls all day. If her mother tries to talk to her, she only mutters to herself, "It's coming! It's coming!" How about that? You don't believe me? And the first bell rings. Alright, so this is the, the classroom, gameplay. This is the daytime gameplay. So this is where you, like, have to answer questions, and if you answer questions correctly, you get, I think you get a boost to your charm. So you might want to try to answer questions. As a matter of fact, I also recommend looking up the, answers to these questions as well, because you will not answer these questions firsthand, unless you've, like, played the game multiple times, or unless you look up a little guide or something, or Google it. So yeah. Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzo Kasai. Why him? I'd rather teach Utsubo Kubota. He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kubota's book next time. Hey Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? That is Kubota. Yeah, this increases your charm. Okay. Class has ended for today. There's nothing to do, so you decide to go back to the dorm.
Oh, he's back.
He's back.
This is our new guest. Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Let's see. Why are you here?
To welcome you, of course. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question?
Who else lives
here? There are
here?
only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
Nah.
To welcome you.
Oh, no, no, no. All right.
Then, I hope now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
You should rest for today. You decide to return to your dorm. Later, at a certain room in the dormitory, this is where it gets fucked up.
Working hard? So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Damn, that's fucked up what they're doing to him. They're spying on him from a camera in his room. Meanwhile, in a back alley of Tatsumi Port Island.
This sucks.
KJ Radio presents The Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Alright, so now it's the dark hour. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing that a lot. When the dark hour comes, that little clock transition will happen, and it's pretty cool to look at.
Huh? What the... What's happening to me?
That's a thing. Back at a certain room in the dorm. They keep calling it a certain room. I understand they want to keep up the secrecy, but goodness.
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
My man's is fast asleep. Master James Flanagan.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
All right.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
The paper you signed at the dorm is lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return, that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices
No, let me
you
turn off my
make.
phone. I understand.
Hold on to this. Till we meet again.
Alright, April 9th. You felt like you had a strange dream. What do you mean you felt like... You just had one. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. In times like these, it's best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? Oh, man, I remember sleeping during class in high school, man. The teacher would call me out and shit. You go from dead to being completely full of energy again. Then again, I'm not listening to the lecture, so I'm screwed later. Oh, but we have classic lit today. That means we're stuck with nasty old Mr. We're stuck with Mr. Nasty Old Ikota. I can't speak today. I'm Mr. Ikota. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you about good old Japan all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong, wrong, wrong. Nobody understands classic lit. You feel tired. Let's pay attention. Are you all listening to me? Wake up, children, and open up your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Issei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. Oh boy. You youngsters might call it the bomb. Did people really say that in 2006 when Persona 3 was released? I guess I can tell you people are zoning out. Oh man. No, really, did people in 2006 really talk like that? Polonia Mall.
Whenever I hang out with the guys from school, we usually end up here. There's a karaoke box, an arcade, and oh, this is where you come to rent out CDs too. Then there's that club over there. But of course, I've never seen the inside.
Alright, station is bustling students on their way home.
Welcome back.
The moon is beautiful tonight. It might be a nice I can't speak tonight on this playthrough. Might be nice to read a book by the moonlight once in a while. Alright, so this is where I'm gonna have to end it here. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to doing more Persona 3 videos.